Guys, so today I'm going to be doing a tag video, and I was tagged by JustAWhisperingGuy. So it's called the Nerd Tag, and it's just 26 questions, and they're going to be nerdy. And I haven't really gone over them, but I did listen to his answers, and he had some good answers. Also, I'm wearing my glasses because whoever they are, I don't know, but they requested that I wear them if I've got them. And luckily they were on my desk, so I have them. Okay, so the first question is Kirk or Picard, and I'll be honest, I don't really watch Star Trek, so I'm gonna go with Kirk because it's William Shatner, right? So I'm gonna go with him. My nerdiness is not that high right now. Okay, so the second question is warrior, thief, or wizard? And I would choose a wizard. Well, I guess for a female it'd be a witch, so I would be a witch. For the reasons of just having all sorts of powers. So I'm gonna be a wizard, and which is weird, but in the video games that I've played, I have chosen a warrior almost all the time. So, but in real life, I'd be a wizard. Okay, so number 3, favorite subject in school. I liked all the subjects in school. I like school a lot, except for math. But my favorite subject that I can remember looking forward to a lot was English, and of course art. But English was my favorite scholastic subject. Let's see, what would your Patronus be? Well, of course it would be a unicorn. That's what my Patronus would be a unicorn. I did, however, take a test. I remember me and my best friend Amanda took a test, and I remember my Patronus was like an otter or something like that. But it's not. It's a unicorn. Okay, so number 5, favorite superhero. I have a lot of favorite superheroes. I am going to go with somebody completely random, though. I'm going to go with Spawn. And the reason why is I really like Spawn's story. But he also has a lot of really great superpowers as well. Shape-shifting. He can regenerate health, which I love that. He can fly. And I believe his cape is alive. So you would have that as well. I think Spawn. I'll go with that. Number 6, Star Trek or Star Wars? Star Wars. I don't watch Star Trek. I never really did. I couldn't get into it. But I've seen all the Star Wars. I dig that. Number 7, Marvel or DC? I think I'm going to go with Marvel. Just because of the X-Men. I like DC. Well, the only real character from DC that I've ever liked is Batman. But I don't really care for Superman. I don't care for Wonder Woman. But Marvel, I pretty much like almost all of Marvel's characters. The Hulk. I could name them all if you really wanted me to. I'm not going to. I'm going to keep it short. Okay. So Marvel, I'm going to go with Marvel just for the X-Men factor. And Spider-Man too. Sorry if I screamed it out. In what unsports related way do you keep in shape? I don't play sports. I probably could play sports, but I don't. Running is a sport. Kayaking is a sport. I do jumping jacks. I do like insanity. I started insanity, so that's a way I keep in shape. I don't know. What is your dream career choice? Well, my dream career is being a National Geographic photographer. Right now I am a portrait photographer. So I guess I'm working towards that dream happening. I run my own business. I'm just a single photographer and I do it on my own. But the goal is to be published in National Geographic. That's my goal. That's my ultimate goal. My favorite video game. I like a lot of video games. I think my favorite video game, and the reason why I think this is because I just recently spoke to AuntJemimaASMR. I think my favorite video game is Fable. Those on the PC. So, and then I also like Mortal Kombat. That was probably my ultimate favorite game growing up. So, Fable and Mortal Kombat. My favorite author, number 11. Well, J.K. Rowling probably, for the obvious reasons of writing Harry Potter, but I'm actually going to go with Maurice Sendak. And if you don't know who Maurice Sendak is, he is the writer / illustrator of Where the Wild Things Are. And as a person, I think he was just so right about everything. He was really smart. And he just passed away this year, I think. If you ever have a chance to watch any interviews by Maurice Sendak, go for it. Because he was just a genius, and he's had so much heart. And I would suggest looking at Maurice Sendak and Stephen Colbert, their interview. It was probably one of the funniest interviews I've ever seen, so I'm saying a lot. But I would say Maurice Sendak. My favorite indie band. Indie. Not a big label, so I would say The Strokes. I don't think they're under a big label anymore, right? I would say The Strokes are my favorite indie band. Okay. What is the nerdiest thing about yourself? Well, everything, really. The nerdiest thing about myself is that I love books. That's probably the nerdiest thing. I love them probably more than I love a lot of my relationships. That was kind of sad. Oh, honesty. It's fun. But I would say that's probably the nerdiest thing about me, is that I love books. I love them a lot. I could read all day, every day, the rest of my life. Okay, number 14, nerdiest movie in my collection. The nerdiest movie, I feel like all of my movies are nerdy now that I think about it. Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, Spider-Man, Batman, Thor, Captain America. Yeah, I'm gonna go with all of those. Every movie in my collection is pretty ridiculous. Like, in nerdy way, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Okay, so Nerdiest. Okay, so number 15, PlayStation, Xbox, or Wii. Well, I used to play the PlayStation, but I don't have that anymore. And I never really got into Xbox. And I did have a Wii, but it just broke about a week ago. So I'm going to say PlayStation. What is the biggest word you know? The biggest word I know. Think about that. Well, one word is sticking with me. It's probably not the biggest word I know, but the one word is prognosticate, and that is from Pride and Prejudice, and I remember reading that when I was younger, and being like, what does that mean? And looking it up. I think that that word is really, I mean, that's just the one that's sticking with me right now. Okay. And that means to predict, like somebody's predicting something, I believe. Biggest nerd role model. My biggest nerd role model would probably be Stanley, maybe. I'm going to say Stanley. For every reason that could ever be for somebody. And Maurice and Nick as well. Both of them. Greatest nerd accomplishment. Well, my greatest nerd accomplishment, I could probably see it on my body right now, and that is my tattoo. And it is a quote from Harry Potter. The fact that I got Harry Potter words permanently inked on my body would be my greatest nerd accomplishment. I'm gonna say that. What fictional character did you fantasize about as a kid? I fantasized a lot about everybody whenever I was a kid. I would say the one that really got to me, well, I guess it's not shape me as a person, so I won't say that. I would say probably Dumbledore. He just was very inspirational, and I guess that would actually be J.K. Rowling was very inspirational because she made him up. But I would probably say Dumbledore. Very wise. Jocks, friends or foes? Both. In high school, I dated both. And I played sports in high school and then would quit and like read or do art. But I enjoy both. I think they're both fine. Old school bit games or modern 3D graphics? Modern 3D graphics. I'm just gonna say it. 22. The nerdiest pickup line. All of them. I don't know. I don't really know. I would say pickup lines just in general are pretty nerdy. So go for it if that's what you want to do. Whatever you want to do. The nerdiest article of clothing you've ever owned. Well, my brother just bought me a unicorn hat. I should have worn it actually. But I would say that's probably the nerdiest article of clothing I've ever owned. Do you have a random useless talent? What is it? random useless talent. Well, I can do many accents. Do that. I also can, I don't know how to say this, but I can, I mean, if I wanted to show you something, I could, but I can, like, curl my tongue. Yeah. I can do it right now. I'm going to do it. Okay. Right? It's nerdy. I don't know if that's nerdy. I know that it's pretty useless, and there's no reason why anybody should do that. I don't even know how I figured that out, that I could do that, but I can do that. Okay, and 25. Do you read the book before seeing the movie? Yes, all the time, all the time, all the time. The last question. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Well, I would choose flying. And, yeah, I would definitely want to fly. I could care less about any other superpower but flying. I'd want to get somewhere. And, I dream about flying too. So, I think I'm meant to fly, actually. I'm going to figure it out one day. Okay, so that is the last of my question and answer for Nerd Tag. And sorry if this was really strange. It's kind of late, like always. So I just wanted to get this done, and I thought it was fun. I hope you liked it too. And I'm going to go ahead and tag a couple people. Let's see. I am going to tag WhisperingCrayon. I'm definitely going to tag her. I'd like to see what she has to say. I am also going to tag WhisperingGamer094 and AuntJemimaASMR. I'd like to tag him as well. And WhisperingRose. I'd like to tag her. And the last person I had was RoadTripperrr. I would like to tag him. And if you want to do this tag, then you should do it. Even if I didn't tag you, I would love to see whatever your responses are. Sorry if you just heard a door opening and closing. I have my friend over right now. He's in the bathroom, I guess. So, okay. I think that's it. And I hope that you guys are having a really good day. And, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And get some rest. Have a good time. Good night, good day, good day